Hey, what's up? I got some more lore content for you guys. I've got my Garen Jarvan Elite deck to showcase this time. This deck aims to play on curve and go as wide as possible with units. It utilizes the Challenger keyword in order to kill priority targets while ramping up Jarvan's level up condition. It really plays around the Elite synergy, making it feel like Murlocs or mechs from Hearthstone. I want to run through my card choices, explain why they're in the deck, and give you the knowledge to pilot the deck yourself. The code for the deck will be in the description below along with the Mobalytics link. Before I get into the deck profile, if you're new, please consider hitting the subscribe button to stay up to date with my content. The road to 5k is going strong and I need all the help I can get, so it'd be awesome if you joined. I also stream on Twitch often, so check me out over there if you're looking for live gameplay. With that, I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. Alright, before we get into it, this deck profile is especially useful for those of you who watched my 3 beginner decks for Shurima and want to take the Mono Demacia deck to the next level. So we start off with 3 Cytherea, of course, the 3 Pendant Squire like before. Pendant Squire is really cool actually, so the Tattered Banner, giving your next unit that you summon this round Challenger permanently is such a powerful effect. There's actually so much synergy going on with Pendant Squire and Honored Lord and the Gallant Rider down here, along with being able to give permanent Challenger to Garen or to Jarvan is really high value. Next we have Battlesmith, of course, because if Battlesmith stays on the board for a couple turns, you can get a couple buffs on your elites, in which case you can kind of take control of the board and win through powerful board states. Next we have Honored Lord, really powerful if you give him Challenger, so if you play Pendant Squire and then Honored Lord, you get Barrier, so you get a free trade up. And if you have Battlesmith on the board, this guy's also a 4/3. So there's a lot of synergy going on where you're rewarded for playing multiple of your units and spells like in conjunction with each other. Next we have Triple Sharp Sight, really good buff card like I mentioned as well in the last video when I covered Mono Demacia, that it's really good against elusive attackers. And it can also trade other fights in your favor. Just the nice 2 HP bump can help you keep your powerful units alive while also beating over your opponent's board. Next we have Single Combat, a pretty decent removal tool for Demacia, very cheap, and you can use this to take out high priority targets like champions like Ezreal and Zoe and stuff like that, things that are being really pesky and hiding. You can single combat your powerful units and just one-shot them and then be on your way. Next we have Green Fang Warden. So this is a new inclusion. The reason it's in here is because it's an elite, so it'll get buffed by Battlesmith, and it also has Barrier, allowing it to attack and Scout, allowing it to attack twice a turn, and the Barrier helps it protect from the first strike, which is really good for Jarvan, of course, because Jarvan needs to have your allies survive attack phases. So Green Fang Warden is perfect synergy for doing that. Same with Honored Lord actually. That's why there's so much going on like behind the scenes to get Jarvan leveled before he comes out, which is really powerful. Next we have Double Grand Plaza. Running this at 3 is just way too bricky because if you open multiple, then it's kind of like a dead card in your hand. You don't really want to play multiple because then it takes up your board space and it just gets really complicated. So I like running it at 2. It feels like the best number for me. Next we have Vanguard Redeemer, which is a recycle tool. If one of your allies die, you can play Redeemer. She can get buffed by Battlesmith since she is also an elite. So it's really good at cycling some of your resources and getting some stuff back even when you lose a unit. And what's awesome is that she can draw champions and she can draw like King Jarvan III. Oh, it's so powerful. Next we have Vanguard Sergeant, yet another elite. When summoned, create a 4 Demacia in hand, 6 mana, +3/+3 for the round. Really powerful. If you get like a good turn setup, you go wide with a bunch of your units, you can play this and beat over your opponent. You either put in a lot of damage or you kill all of the units on your opponent's board in order for you to take control for the rest of the game. So it's a good ender, and it's also a really good like comeback mechanic as well. In case you're kind of down, you can use it to catch back up. Next we have Gallant Rider, just came out in the Shurima expansion and is very powerful. So with Patent Squire or with Grand Plaza, makes him challenge something, he becomes a 5/5 with Tough. Just transforms into it. So he gets a couple stat points and he gets a new keyword, so very good there. He's basically a 5 cost for 4. And what's really sick is that if he gets buffed by Battlesmith, the buff will transfer over even when he transforms. So this can technically be a 6/6 with Tough, you know, if he gets hit by just the one Battlesmith. Of course, if you have multiple Battlesmiths and then you play Gallant Rider, this can get even more insane. But he's just a really great value tool, and it helps you survive another combat of him, striking, to enable Jarvan, of course. So we're going to go to Garen next. Garen is really awesome if you can give him the Penitent Squire banner and then give him permanent challenger. Garen all of a sudden becomes a very powerful champion. If he strikes twice, he levels up, and then you can get your round start rally every turn, which just gets completely out of hand now that there's some more synergy in the game for it. Round start rally is so good with Jarvan stuff, because then you can get like scouts from Jarvan the Third, you can get challenger on everything, and you just kind of like attack twice, beat your opponent down. There's not a lot they can do about it. It's kind of insane actually if you get Garen and Jarvan both resolved. Speaking of Jarvan, here he is. When you attack and you have 6 mana saved, you can automatically summon Jarvan. He comes out with barrier, and he will automatically challenge the strongest opponent's unit. So it's really, really awesome if you play Garen on defense 5 and then open attack. Jarvan will just come out swinging. He EQs onto the board from League and then just smacks the opponent. If you get him leveled, then he also starts generating these cataclysms, so you get free attacks, you get free strikes, he has barrier. It gets so out of control. So it's sort of like a mid-range control deck, but it has so much beatdown potential. It's just like, it feels really awesome to play. I mentioned this on stream and I didn't know if I was weird, but when I was playing this deck, I legitimately felt like a commander of Demacia, sending my units to battle. I felt like a strategist. And then a couple people are like, yeah, okay, you're crazy. But then someone went and played the deck a few times and then came back and was like, oh, okay, you're right, it does actually feel like that. So I don't know if I'm completely crazy, but it feels really awesome to play. It's a very enjoyable deck. So rounding it out, let's talk about King Jarvan III. He automatically draws you a Jarvan IV, which is the champion. And if you already have him, instead, he gives all of your units Challenger and Scout, which is the big effect. So if you can get Garen, Jarvan, and then Jarvan III down, oh my god, that's a win condition in and of itself. And that about wraps it up for the deck profile. Now here's some live commentary games so you can see how the deck plays out. I'll be giving context of why I'm playing certain cards, and hopefully it gives you a good feel on how to play the deck. Alright, for game 1 we got Azir Hecarim Ephemerals. Very exciting. I love that combination. I think they go really well together. So let's see if we can beat him down before he gets the Hecarim level, which is the scary part of that deck. We can keep this. Gallant Rider is actually a decent keep. Alright, no turn 1, but that's alright because we're going to bank some mana so that we can use our spells that we've drawn. That's some pretty nice flexibility already in our hand. Grand Plaza also coming out is very good. It's just unfortunate that he's going to get a hit or two off before I can start developing. So hopefully he doesn't get too out of control. So we can do our... Yeah, let's just do Grand Plaza. Then we can do Battlesmith next turn, I guess. Hopefully I can top deck a 2-drop. Another Rider, okay.
Do not fear death.
That's not the worst thing in the world for me. We'll take it. He could be way farther ahead, but he is not. So we will do... I kind of want to do Sergeant, actually, and then do Battlesmith Warden next turn. Doesn't make too much sense. I think Battlesmith is just fine then.
You won't want it.
It's not the most mana efficient, but if he tries to do like a Grasp or something right now, I have Sharp Sight to protect. Oh, Black Spear, now that's just not enough. So instead I'll do single combat. This is fine for my mana as well. Boom, get rid of the Soul Shepherd. No problemo. So now we can do Green Fang or Rider. I guess we can do Rider.
The Vanguard will have to follow.
It's a lot of damage.
Ride out.
These dunes are the lifeblood of Shurima.
Sure. No problemo. Ooh, we got Garen. Okay. We'll play him.
It is not armor that protects me, but my faith in Demacia.
He's not going to level yet. It's gonna be kind of close though. I'm pretty sure this summons 4 or 5. Oh wait, if he attacked with Sandcrafter, could have got one more in. Yeah, close, but no dice.
First of many foes.
Guess we can block this since it blocks the same amount of damage to my Nexus, and then we can do Sharp Sight here. He only has 3 mana to work with, so I guess he could do like a Shape Stones. Doesn't seem like he has it though. Maybe he does Black Spear number 2 here and slams my Garen. No, Stalking, okay. Cool.
Stay resolute.
So I want to do Jarvan here.
How will my people remember me?
Very, very strong.
The Emperor commands, the land obeys.
So I want to hit like this,
Bring them here.
just to guarantee that my Garen is safe. Something else I could do is like hit, I guess the 2-1.
Hand me my blade.
But I feel like
Stand before me.
this attack is best because it keeps Garen safe from like certain combat spells, and I can do like single combat or whatever to protect him, and it also keeps my Gallant Rider alive because Rider would die for free to Sandcrafter.
We do what is right.
So we'll do this, and then we'll get to round start rally with Garen, and then open attack with like Jarvan in hand is just going to be kind of insane.
We must not relent.
It's also very good for Jarvan level. He only needs 2 more.
Another day in paradise.
Another day in paradise. I kind of want to single combat that, just because it's high priority. I'm running pretty low on HP, so killing him now, pretty good. Not too scared of 2 mana deal 3. So another Stalking, that's fine. He knows I have this Jarvan in hand. Okay.
One candle. For
That's fine.
every sun.
That is actually good for me.
Stand with your king. The meek do not deserve to rule. And
We'll
the
grab.
dead cannot.
Keep your distance.
Okay. Very good, very good.
Scatter.
Jarvan will level from this then. Awesome. That was his attack turn, by the way.
My home, a noble.
Ours is but we fight till we're ragged. Then we fight again.
Yep, absolutely, Jarvan. I agree. Let's get it. Let's go to war. This guy is so done. There's not a lot he can do anymore, because I can just open attack again. Play Cythria.
Welcome. Good luck out there, recruit.
Captain Crownguard, I'm Cythria.
Huh? What was the point of that? Just to summon more... Oh, because he can still attack, I guess. Makes sense to me, but I mean, I'm just going to block
I
here
stand ready.
and here.
I am king, you fool.
Yeah, Garen's going to regen, and he's tough, so I'm not actually taking any damage. Alright. I think that was just
Son,
an angry attack.
no quarter.
I don't think he plays something like Ruination. So let's start our free attack.
Go forth, soldier.
Jarvan will get barrier since he's
Ours
challenging.
is but to do and die. To the
All right.
flag.
Seems good.
Return to us.
Alright, we'll do Green Fang
We
Warden.
protect these woods as they protect us.
Soul Shepherd.
Journey ahead is long.
Okay.
He smells something.
We'll take care of that with our scout attack then. And then I can play Gallant Rider after.
Quickly, before they organize.
Replacing Cythria seems like a fine play.
Hurry, soldier. Your king commands it.
At once, your grace. To the field.
Grab here,
I'm ready enough.
grab here, and then that is game. Alright, another Azir Hecarim. Okay. We're gonna rematch this. And we have a great hand. So we're gonna run that. We're gonna fight Shazam himself. Play Cytherea on attack 1.
I'm actually here.
Very good.
A real battle.
We have double sharp sight to contest these shenanigans that this guy's gonna try to pull up. Got both of our champions too.
Years take, experience gives.
Looking pretty good so far. We have board, we have options in hand, we have both of our champions. He has not played anything yet, so okay. He's also just going to take damage.
Charge?
I'm gonna swing first and then play Battlesmith after. Because he has a chance to play something
Do
this
not
turn.
see what
You know?
is, see what will be.
We'll do that. He could have played like anything else and deter the attack. Azir's a little weak on defense 3, but now we'll see what he wants to do. Bark Beast. That makes sense. What else? Haunted Relic. Okay. That is fine.
Boys, we got visitors.
Okay. That is also fine. Yep. I guess I will block this
I'm ready.
like
You
this
witless cretin.
and try to save him.
I'm a smith.
Could also
not a
do like that.
soldier.
Let's see if he has any spells. He doesn't. Okay. That is a-okay then. I think I want to save my sharp sight for Garen anyways. Black Spear. No, now this is better. That's definitely better. Alright. So we'll do Garen, make him a 6/6. Pretty scary for him. Then I can attack with both of these. Unless he plays something that makes me not want to
To the streets!
or attack here.
Show them the might of our army!
We'll just do Garen then.
Excite the people and quell our enemies.
So now if he attacks, it needs to be like his win. Because if he doesn't, my Garen's gonna get leveled and I'm gonna get out of control. Alright, we'll play Warden then. Got a nice barrier.
Your Emperor command. Tell the people what you have seen today.
So now the decision is, do I play a unit for block or do I keep sharp sight? I kind of want to keep sharp sight. I can definitely use it to my advantage this turn depending on what he does. There's not a lot of things that he can attack with. I just have a very efficient board right now in terms of blocking. Arise. Okay.
Your Emperor commands. Greater things await.
It's not a great attack.
It is time.
He all in. He did it.
Stand ready.
So we'll do that. We'll do that.
Away with you, stranger!
And we'll do that.
You would test my steel?
And then we'll block most damage.
For forging, not fighting.
So I only take 12 and he loses everything. Seems good to me. Then I get to open attack Garen Jarvan.
Sons quickly, before they organize.
Press the advantage.
Even better, I can open attack with my scout. And that will auto summon Jarvan, and then I'll get to attack again. So I'm pretty sure that's game.
Resolute.
Unless something really weird happens.
Ready, boy? For my father, the king.
Get Jarvan EQ in here. And yeah, that should be it. Easy clap.
Fine work, soldiers. Fine work.
Fine work, let's get it. Pack your bags, go home everyone. Dude, there's no way. 3 in a row? Alright, I guess for the third game, we're really mixing it up today. Oh man, I got a good hand. Okay. Well, everyone's playing Hecarim Azir, I guess. Hey, Squire.
They appeared out of nowhere. Just
Attack.
a little farther.
We have Battlesmith on 2. Hopefully we top deck something to play on turn 3. I have 2 chances to draw it before it becomes a problem. I'll take Cythria to be honest.
The journey ahead is long.
Please have Soul Shepherd developed.
Comes.
That's fine. We can do Tattered Cythria. Just to try to take out the Soul Shepherd this turn.
Prince! New recruit reporting in.
I think that seems really good actually. He probably plays Azir? No, second Soul Shepherd.
Follow me, or peace.
Well, good thing we're killing one of them.
My flock.
And I guess we just kind of play on curve the rest of the game and see what happens. Yeah, we'll get to do the Rider, we'll get to do the Garen.
Shurima never fell. It only awaited my return.
Yeah, here's a 5/5 for you, buddy. How about that? You better not attack with your Azir. Okay. That's it? 6 damage? Ah. Forgot about that one. Oh, well that blocks 3. And I guess I'll take the 6.
Stand down.
And then we'll do the Garen. Boop.
For king and country.
Nice 6/6. Second Garen becomes Judgment. So I can deal with a really big Hecarim attack or a Harrowing next turn. As long as I have the mana for it, which I won't. I'll have to wait a turn. We'll do that, and we'll do that.
Wicked must fall.
5/3 dies to 4/6 for free.
What could have been?
So we're going to hold, keep our units alive, use them as blockers. Man, 1 mana away from being able to Judgment. Oh, but we got him though. He didn't have Hecarim. Hecarim there would have actually been lethal, I think, for him. It'd be so hard for me to deal with. Well, I guess that wraps it up for the games. If there's any takeaway, it's that Demacia Elites are good against Hecarim Azir. So, at least we got that going for us. If you see that on the ladder a whole bunch, just whip out the Demacia Elites and give them a good smacking for me. I apologize for the lack of variety in this video, but if you want to see more matchups and more games of Mono Demacia Jarvan, feel free to check out my stream. I play it, all the time, whatever. It's one of my favorite decks, so make sure to stop on by. And that's it for this one. Please like and subscribe if you thought this video was informative or entertaining. It really helps me out since I'm still trying to grow. I'll be releasing more deck profiles, guides, and gameplay highlights in the near future. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one. Laters!